Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's topic, which is The New Negro, written by ALAIN, LOCKE. This was written in a time of post-Reconstruction where Black people were fighting for our equality, getting out of slavery, and freeing the mind. Today we will interview two young ladies on how they feel about the new Negro. Their thoughts, comments, and sentiments will be expressed through all the questions that will be asked in the upcoming video. But first, let me tell you a background story of what's going on in the new Negro. The new Negro was a term defined by the end of slavery in the 1890s in the era of post-Reconstruction, which they fought for, adversities of racism and economic rights. This was established in an independent voice in African Americans in literature art. This was a time where artists were flourishing. The new Negro was literally the foundation for the Harlem Renaissance. This really pushed Black literature, like people and authors such as Charles Chesnutt, Pauline Hopkins, Paul Laurence Dunbar, W.E. Du Bois, and ALAIN, LOCKE. Hello. The new Negro, starting in the 1890s, gave land-grant schools, aka A&T, and many other HBCUs a chance to flourish and create Black establishments and be able to educate the youth of their generations and for many generations later on. The new Negro also gave an open door to artists like Langston Hughes, Countee Cullen, Jessie Fawcett, Zora Neale Hurston, and Jean Toomer.
The old Negro. The new Negro was described to be headstrong and fearless in order to reach equality and respect, versus the old Negro still being held stagnant in all the ways and things that they were demanded to do as slaves. The new Negro was said to have rather lost his tongue than betrayed his people and their freedom and equality, which I believe is much like the Negroes today, such as Black people, because we don't say Negro anymore. I also agree with them saying that the new Negro is not here, but because the old Negro had long become more of a myth than a man. The old Negro was a creature of moral debate and historical controversy. The Negro himself has contributed his ways to this through a sort of social mimicry forced upon him by the adverse circumstances of dependence.
And when I was reading it, what I got, to me, the article spoke about how Black people have been treated and looked upon from the time we were enslaved. We were second-class citizens, but from even the time we were in slavery, we had ideas, we had contributions, but we wasn't listened to because of the fact that we were slaves. So from what I read, I feel like the new Negro is talking about the achievements of the Blacks, like in arts and in music and things of that nature. We've also fought in wars, we've died and shed blood for this country, but now we're more so being looked upon as contributors, although we're still considered. The new Negroes now, although we still have contributions for this time that we live in, we're considered as second-class citizens, but we are not. We have moved on, we have moved upward, we still contribute to our country. We will not defend, we will not defend these ideas that they have now by the fact that we are smarter now. We've educated ourselves, we've educated each other and our children, and we move upward and onward. We believe that as long as we are educated and as long as we continue to move forward, we can continue to build ourselves and our society, even in the face of prejudice.
Question. What does it mean to be a new Negro?
From the article that we read, I take away that they believe that the new Negro was described to be as rebellious. They would rather, as it said in the article, lose their tongue than to betray their people for their freedom and equality. I feel that they were standing up and they were having a voice for their people, as well as being a shield for their people during that time.
And I agree. I feel like they thought that since the Black man was standing up for himself and for his family and speaking about their rights, they considered him to be a new Negro, although they wasn't a new Negro, they just had new realizations.